This week's marathon training has been pretty tough. Let me tell you why. I did 61 miles, which was good. Felt pretty tired, and this week I did have to work 6 days. I worked through the weekend, so that's why I didn't get to do my long run. So next week I'll definitely do 20 miles and try to get up to 70 miles with that. And I think it's good to take a little break, during a week. You have 1 week that's ramped up and you go back down and you go back up with your mileage. So I have at least 2 more weeks of long mileage, and then we'll cut it back down to cut back mileage the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, getting ready for the race. The race is about 4 weeks away, and so we're definitely getting ready for that and getting ready for all the fun on the 24th. On a positive note, this definitely has been one of my most consistent couple weeks since I've been running the past 3 or 4 years. Definitely I've never been able to do multiple times 6-7 miles. I usually have to go back down to 3 or 4 miles. This has definitely been good. Definitely can tell that my legs are pretty tired, and so it'll be good. Today I'm taking it pretty easy, doing about a easy 7-mile run. And then tomorrow will be the beginning of my next week for 70 miles, and I'll take it pretty easy the first day, and then go from there. Do a little bit of speed work, do my long run on Sunday, and then hopefully I'll get up to 65, 70 miles is kind of what I'm going for.
All right, guys, just coming back from a run, and I'd like to talk to you about my marathon training this week. It was more of a recovery week from the previous week of 61 miles. I did about 40 miles this week, and didn't really do a long run. Like I said previously, I did mostly 6-7 miles. Did have to work several days in a row, so about 6 days in a row, so that was kind of tiring. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me to do any long runs during that time, which is okay. I think a recovery week is good, so I think it gets my legs fresh enough for the next couple weeks, and after a couple weeks I'll start to taper down. And I think definitely tapering is very good for you to do. I usually feel pretty good. I don't usually like when I don't run during the week before. I've done that before where I absolutely didn't run at all. I usually like to go ahead and try to keep my legs fresh, but where I'm not pushing myself so much, but being able to turn your legs over a little bit, but not doing a large amount of volume. And like I said, I'm going to try to do 70 miles this week. Monday today, and I did 6 miles today, and hopefully I'll do about 11 to 12 miles tomorrow, and we'll see from there. And then definitely doing a long run, 20 to 22 miles for a Sunday long run for this week, and then hopefully that concludes about 70 miles. So definitely share with you guys what that training looks like. So also what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put just a little background here of the breakdown of the mileage. Like I said, most of the runs were about 6-7 miles. I believe I might have had 1 day of rest during the week. I can't remember which day it was. If it was Thursday, it might have been about Thursday or so. Then I ran Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and get going there. And also what I did, so a few of the miles I would do some tempo runs, type of runs during, strides during each run. A couple of the other runs were pretty slow, just to try to recover my legs, but also getting mileage on my legs there. So definitely felt a little fresher this week than I did last week. So hopefully everything goes well. So I got about 4 weeks until the Hogeye Marathon, so I'm pretty excited. This is the kind of the first time I've been pretty consistent with my training, with marathon training. I had been doing half marathons for a while and started to jump into doing marathons, and it's quite a bit difference with training as well as the amount of miles, and plus even the race itself. It's mentally tough, and but definitely get kind of used to it. I think it will be about my 6th marathon altogether, so hopefully that goes well for the 7th one, and this will be my 2nd live race. We did one back in November, so 2nd one of this within a year period time. The first one, it will be the first one of 2021, and then after that, after the marathon in 4 weeks, definitely I do some 5Ks, 10Ks, and some shorter races, and working my way up back to doing some training for the Little Rock Marathon, which is in November. And so I'm pretty excited about that. It's a great race, and it's pretty hilly, and definitely some pretty cool historic buildings you'll be running by. And also they have the world's largest medal, so that'd be kind of cool to share with everybody. And so this concludes this video. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit subscribe and ding the bell. And if you have any comments below, comment below how your training is going and what kind of races you're going to be doing this year. And so I hope everyone keeps safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.